Alright guys, we're back again today, and what's going on is it's just a simple video. I'm gonna fix the fence. The high tension 3-wire attaches at this post right here, and it's all busted off from the tree going through the fence line. So this is gonna be a simple video about reattaching the fence, and that's pretty much it. So we'll get on with it. So I've been doing this new setup where I run a bolt. This is like a 1/2 inch or 5/8 lag. And I get chain that's big enough to go through the first link, and then you can see the second link is cut. And that's so that if I got a problem, I can get the high tensile, So if I got a problem, I can get the high tensile wire off real easy. You can see that high tensile wire fits on there. I've been doing this at all of the locations where the high tensile wire attaches to something other than the strainers, so it's easy to get out. I believe, well, that's too tight. Pretty sure sorry guys, I'm pretty sure I can actually get this out. Yeah, so this is actually cut to slip out of there. It's super duper strong. Alright, so here's where the water comes through and where the tree fell on it and snapped all the lines out. It's where the water comes from the neighbor's property. So here's the ditch where it comes through into our little pond. That's the reason this tree failed. It's because I dug it up. And you can see it. I gotta cut the back of that stump off at some point. But I used to have a bunch of this fencing in the ditch there, and I'm not sure that's such a good idea. You can see it's this mess here, and I got to get the smooth wire off the bottom of this and just fix this back up. It's all broke. All 3 lines are broke off, and you can see down there it's just loose. So I'm gonna get to sorting this out and get some lines put back in. Okay, and we're gonna do a end knot on here. Come on. I don't quite remember how to do this, but basically we're gonna go around like this. Let's see if you guys can see that. Almost didn't leave myself enough. this. On the inside. Sorry, I'm looking at my other knob here. Inward and then over. Right. Inward, underneath. And I think it goes like this. So it goes underneath, inside, over, and then tight wraps. And usually everybody says to ring it off. Can I ring it off here? Probably go one more just in case. Yay, we'll see if that works. And then I'm gonna go tighten the other end. All right, guys, I got 2 runs done tonight and finish up tomorrow if the weather allows. My only complaint so far would be how on the hot wire, it runs through this hook in the front, and then you've got the high tensile wire pulling from basically the center of the post. So you've got this horizontal offset here. One of the things I could do to solve that would be to wrap this section here with some PVC and then nail it over to the sides. It wouldn't let it slip through though, or tension very well. So another option would be to actually drill through the center of this post and run the hot wire through the middle. That'd be another option. But if we ever get cows again, having it in front keeps them off the post from rubbing on it. So anyways, these 2 are done, and anyways, we'll wrap this up tomorrow. All right, guys, we're back at it again this morning, or afternoon at this point. Took most of the morning for the cloud or fog to burn off. So I got 2 more runs to do, and kind of take you guys down there when I get to this point and show you what I'm doing. Anyways, we'll get on it. All right, so what I got going on here is I wrapped these 2 tight, and you guys can't probably tell, but this is tipped that direction. When the tree snapped, it pulled this back. Well, these should be loose on the wire. The wire should be able to slide in them, and I didn't do that. This was many years ago, and so I've got to fix it. Come on. There we go. Is that allowed to slide? No. Barely. Okay. There, it should be able to slide. Okay, that's loose. So I've got to do that to each one of these, loosen all these, the last 2 up here, to all the fence posts. All Alright guys, I'm all done. I'll show you guys where I mended it. Still have to cut the stump down, I'll show you that. And I'll show you where it's attached to this post here. So it definitely stood this post straight up the way it was before. So there's tension on both sides of the post. So look at that. So post is straight up and down. And then these are the wraps. You can go on Stony Ridge Farmer and look at the way he does them, and that will not unwind, and the tails are nice and clean, broke off clean. And you can see I got a hot wire mess here that I gotta still plan out. And like I said, there's some vertical separation between the hot wire and the high tensile. I think these are called figure 8 knots, and I think I did this one wrong, so that would be a example of going the wrong way through the hole. I'm pretty sure that one is correct, and this one is correct, and that one I believe is correct. And right now I'm just using this pipe to keep the wire off of the ground. I know it's kind of hard to see, but they pull on that post. And then down there was a fire, and I'm going to need to replace that whole corner with a single. I'm going to replace it with a single post. I have a 8x8 or a 10x10 that was an old power company pole that's treated and is very old, so I'm probably going to set that in the corner. There's a lot of metal in this whole stump. It's quite risky to cut it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right where that vertical notch is. I'm going to cut down and then try to cut that bottom off so that all this stuff isn't laying on that root right there. I'll dig that root out if I have to, or use the axe on it. But yeah, the idea is going to be to slab this off and get this clear of the fence line. And anyways, that wraps it up for this one. See you guys on the next one.